I poured skunk tincture all along my neighbors' windows so they'd be quieter. They were so loud all the time. I tried talking to them, telling them my boyfriend and I work at a coffee shop and bakery and our hours were really early. I bribed them with treats I made. They were constantly opening their windows and playing their music so loud for hours at all hours. Even their conversations were loud. With their windows open, even with mine closed, I would know when their mom was visiting, when their boyfriends weren't texting them back, or when they got their nails done. I did everything to cover it up. Music of my own, fans for white noise, TV, etc. It's like they knew when I was actively trying and stepped up their game to be louder. Eventually we tried talking to landlords, made noise complaints, everything. They just learned how to be sneaky about being loud. Eventually it got spiteful. Putting music in the window, screaming and banging on the walls. Our houses weren't connected but there was maybe a max of 10 feet in between with a sidewalk going through. I was getting really stressed out. Losing sleep, couldn't relax in my house, was getting sent home from work because I was so tired. It got really bad and I had no idea what to do. Nothing we had done up to this point had worked. When I'd explain my situation, people would come up with funny revenge ideas. None of them stuck like the skunk tincture did to me. I could feel it in my bones it would work. So I ordered some on Amazon and one morning as I left for work I dumped it all along the side of their house that they keep the windows open on. It smelled so bad I was worried I was going to get some on me and I'd smell bad at work. I didn't. Fast forward a couple hours and I get a notification on our camera that there's motion. It faced in between the two houses along the sidewalk, the place I dumped the tincture. One of the girls was walking back and forth up the sidewalk spraying the rocks under the windows with Lysol. I watched it for a while and more came out. One opened the window and pulled the screen off and wiped it all down. Eventually a maintenance guy showed up. Then the gas company. I kinda started to panic at that point. I felt kinda bad, like maybe I had gone too far. I don't think they ever figured it out or suspected me. For the next 2 months those windows stayed shut and I barely heard anything from them. It was so peaceful. I couldn't believe it worked.